Welcome to News Briefs. Today is Tuesday, June 24, 2025. We start with the Middle East, Iran and Israel. How does that continue after the ceasefire announcement?
Look, the truth is it's quite tense. There are cross accusations you see of violating that truce, the one announced by Trump.
Right.
Israel says Iran launched missiles, that there were deaths in Beersheba. Iran denies it, flat out.
And the Israeli response, what was that?
Yes, they responded with let's say, a limited attack near Tehran. Trump, he showed his displeasure with Israel just before heading to The Hague for the NATO summit. He wants to consolidate the truce.
It's just that the figures are terrible.
Oh, absolutely. More than 400 killed by Israeli attacks and 28 by Iranian attacks since June 13. That's a lot of people.
And, meanwhile, the war in Ukraine doesn't stop.
No, not at all. Drone exchanges continue between Russia and Ukraine, and this, unfortunately, left at least 10 civilians dead in Ukraine. Yeah. And United States efforts for a ceasefire, they've been stalled for 3 weeks now. They just aren't progressing.
And is there any reason for this escalation right now? Anything specific?
Well, the Ukrainian chancellor links it directly to the NATO summit.
Yeah.
They think Russia might be, let's say, taking advantage of the world's attention, being more focused on Iran and Israel. An important meeting is expected in The Hague between Zelensky and Trump. Let's see what comes out of that one.
Okay, let's change the topic then. Let's go to the United States, to internal politics. Impeachment against Trump again.
That's right. Congressman Al Green presented a resolution. The basis is abuse of power.
Specifically, why? What's the core argument?
It's for the military attacks on nuclear sites in Iran, remember. Fordo, Natanz, Esfahan, June 21st.
Right.
It is argued that they were unilateral, that is, without Congress's approval, which is usurping Congress's power to declare war, a serious issue.
And there was also movement on immigration and security issues, I understand.
Yes. 11 Iranian citizens who are illegally in the country were arrested there. It was mentioned that some might have ties to Hezbollah. The Department of Homeland Security said this responds directly to a mandate from Trump.
And the Supreme Court also had an important decision.
Yes. Very significant. It authorized the government to resume, and mixed signals, I'd say. On one hand, the Consumer Confidence Index fell. It's at 93.0 in June.
Okay.
But perhaps what's most concerning is the expectations subindex. It dropped to 69.0.
What does that mean, 69.0?
Historically, that level is below the threshold, often associated with recessions. So yeah, there's concern about inflation, tariffs, geopolitics, you see. Furthermore, the current account deficit, it soared. Up 44.3% in the first quarter of 2025. That's $450.2 billion.
Wow.
A lot of goods deficit there. Let's move on to technology and science. Any interesting news?
Yes, several things, actually. Strata Decision Technology launched a tool, Strategize Position Control, to improve healthcare hiring. Seems useful.
Okay.
And work is underway on wireless implants with artificial intelligence to treat chronic pain, and also using AI to detect cardiac risks.
Sounds pretty advanced.
Yes. And a curious discovery, a possible cancer drug found in a fungus from ancient tombs.
Really? From tombs?
Yeah. Also in energy, a new solar catalyst to boost green hydrogen. And on the other side, alerts about deep sea mining and the toxicity of recycled plastics. Concerns there.
Got it. And something brief, perhaps, from the medical religious world?
Well, due to the conflict in the Middle East, British religious leaders were evacuated from Israel. Pope Leo XIV warned about the impact of AI on young people.
AI again.
Indeed. In the United States, it's Academic Medicine Week, and this Thursday, June 26, the Islamic New Year begins.
Ah, okay. And a good cultural news item. Anything positive there?
Well, Notre Dame statues were restored, which is wonderful news. But on the other hand, a possible funding cut for the National Museum of the American Latino is concerning.
Right. Okay, let's go to sports. Formula One. Austria is coming up.
Exactly. This weekend, June 29, Austrian Grand Prix. Significant technical improvements are expected at Red Bull and Ferrari. Could be interesting.
And how does the championship stand right now?
McLaren is leading constructors. And we really need to watch out for Max Verstappen, who is right on the edge with penalty points. He could receive a sanction.
Ooh, that would shake things up. And football, FIFA Club World Cup in the United States. Yesterday's results.
Yes, there were key matches. PSG, Inter Miami, Botafogo, and Palmeiras advanced to the round of 16. The results: PSG beat Seattle 2-0. Atletico de Madrid beat Botafogo 1-0.
And Inter Miami?
They tied 2-2 with Palmeiras. Quite a match. And Porto and Al Ahly had a great one too, 4-4. the interesting thing is that Inter Miami is the first MLS team to reach this stage.
Wow.
And now they play against PSG.
Very tough draw for them. And it continues today, right?
Yes. Today, June 24th, there are more matches.
And quick basketball update. There's already an NBA champion.
Yes, the 2025 finals were decided on Sunday the 22nd. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the champions. They beat the Indiana Pacers in Game 7.
Game 7, wow.
It's their second title, and they already look like favorites for next season, believe it or not.
Well, to close out, entertainment and culture, premieres, news.
Yes, in streaming or cinema, The Stranger in My Home and Survive are already out. And F1 the Movie, which has a theme by Ed Sheeran, and the AI horror sequel M3GAN 2.0 are coming soon.
M3GAN 2.0, all right.
In music, there are new tracks from the Kid Laroi and Jade, and Remy Martin is expanding a support program for creatives.
Okay. And some very tough news from Venezuela, unfortunately.
Yes, terrible. Influencer Gabriel Sarmiento was murdered. He was live streaming on TikTok at the time. It seems he had reported criminal gangs. Just very tough.
Awful.
Until next time.